It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year two, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year two is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Thompson Robinson to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
You work all week on this opening script, and the entire idea, Mike, is to get off to a good start, establish some rhythm, both run and pass, and settle everybody in. Well, I think it's pretty safe to say that opening script plan has not gone according to plan.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
To return, it is Turpin. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They're led out by their quarterback, veteran, he's 6'3", out of Central Michigan. It's Cooper Rush. A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Throwing is Rush. The open man is Tolbert. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. To throw is Rush. Hit as he threw it, and the pass is incomplete.
And this is what happens when you can pair a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And that'll move the sticks. That's a 1st down to the 45-yard line. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Dowdle. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's Rush. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third.
And he's in! Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Cowboys. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Browns offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. DTR to throw. To the sideline. That's caught by Judy.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Back to throw. Thompson Robinson. This pass caught by Judy. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll run once more with Ford. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score.
Ready, set.
3rd and long.
Set, ready.
To throw, Thompson Robinson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop. Gets in to bring him down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
That's taken at about the 14. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. The Cowboys offense and running back Rico Dowdle getting set for this next drive. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll run with Dowdle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Let's go now.
Rush to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
70 range.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
Now, Rush. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this.
Ready? Hawk 70. Go.
Up the middle they go. And let's give it about 4 on that one. That was Jordan Hicks who got him down. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. They'll try to get this one on the ground. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Here we go. Set. 18. Pioneer. 7 Pirate.
In motion, Lamb. Rush. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. Now Thompson Robinson. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass. Because the quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time. And he's able to secure a really nice catch.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's DTR. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Here's Corey Bojorquez now as he is on to punt for Cleveland. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
With the score, Cowboys 7, Browns 7.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And welcoming everyone to our halftime report. This has been a hard-fought battle thus far. Just the one touchdown to this point is still anybody's game at 7-0, as both of these defenses have been out there trying to one-up one another.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Go! 72.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he coughs up the football. The Browns have it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
Here we go.
Again, it's 4. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
On the return, here's Turpin. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Take a look at his receiving numbers. So he has been terrific. Over 100 yards in this one. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Handoff. I fumbled the football. The Browns have it. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
Here's Thompson Robinson. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku.
This play is actually really well defended here, but I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
1st and 10, and here comes Ford. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Donovan Wilson will bring him down. Back to throw. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now, faking the give. Taking off. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go.
They bring Judy in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. On 2nd down, it's 4. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
go here. It's 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's taken in, and he'll be out of bounds, but has the 1st down. They took the chance, threw it on 4th down, and they end up with 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Thompson Robinson to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The sideline erupted. They thought that was an easy 6, but instead, it was nothing but disappointment. I mean, that is a gut-wrenching missed opportunity for the offense, and he has his head down just...
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
60 bison, 60 bison.
Throwing is Rush. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's a run at the gun. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll stay on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. 3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. This time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Rush. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check up.
Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Ball at the 3, second down and goal.
Here we go, sack.
Now this looks like a design run. Oh, the ball's out. The Browns have it.
Oh, my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
DTR to throw. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. The dangers of throwing when you are backed up quarterback trying to keep it alive and make a play. Instead, they bring him down, and it'll cost them 2 points.
I understand what the quarterback's trying to do here, Mike. He's trying to keep the play alive and buy some time for his receivers to work to get open. But backed up this close to his end zone, he's got to get rid of that ball because, as we just saw, the defense took him down for 2 points.
That is fielded at the 20.
Go!
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.